Hello everybody, my name's Chris Holcomb. I'm a C7 quadriplegic. I'm 52 years old and I live here in Cedartown, Georgia. We're attending our annual Cedartown wheelchair race camp, and I'm just going to show you guys a little bit about how I go about getting ready for a training run. So let's get it on.
My name is Norbert Holowat. I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm 24 years old and I'm a C7 complete. This is how I get into my racing chair.
So I actually get in through the back of my chair. The one main thing that helps me to be independent is a simple technique of using my wheel well of my vehicle.
So I get in from the back. It's just how I was taught. I've never tried getting in from the side.
As a C7 quad, like a lot of guys, and not just people in general with spinal cord injury, has spasticity. Today, my spasticity is really low, and I'm feeling really good, which is great. Sometimes that can be a challenge, especially early in the morning, trying to get ready for a push. What I do is a lot of stretching in the morning. Stretching is key.
I usually like to stretch my legs out a little bit. It helps with the spasticity.
So what I'm doing is, as I'm getting in, pushing forward a little bit, using my brakes. Now that I've got my booty kind of on the edge here, I have a foot plate underneath here for both my feet. And what I got to do is kind of get them back as best as I can towards the back. And again, this is where the spasticity issue comes in sometimes, because you're just not as flexible as you need to be.
So I like to make sure my feet are in the proper position before making the full transfer.
So now I've got my feet in place, and as a C7 quad, I really don't have good hand grip. How do I jump over? Well, it's a little bit of a leap of faith, but also it's just technique. So what I do is I hook my left hand underneath my V-cage racing chair here. So I kind of just hook it in with my wrist there because I've got good flexors. Then I use my right rear to go at the seat of my chair. And then it's just a simple 1, 2, 3. And then you kind of have to twist your hips a little bit, because again, this chair is made to be tight for performance. So I twist in, and there we have it.
What I'll do is I'll take my left hand and kind of grab the frame right here and use my right to kind of get under my butt and get in position to make the full transfer. Then you gotta twist a little bit.
Now that I've got myself successfully transferred in, I got to get settled in a little bit. I push my feet back. I'm gonna work on getting my skirt up that ties me into the back of my chair. So I actually have my shirt up for a reason here. It's because the Velcro of my skirt will catch the fabric and get caught, and I don't want that to happen. And it seems like the skirt is short, but it actually isn't. I want it that tight. Notice how I'm pulling it really tight over. Now, this is, sometimes you have good days and bad days. Sometimes you get lucky on the first try. Nope. There we go. All right, nice, sweet, easy. So now, again, I want to be like a little sardine in a bucket, but then I'm nice and tucked in. All right, great. That was a wonderful ride. So listen, if you're quadriplegic, C6 and above, you can get actively involved in wheelchair racing. Let me tell you something. Wheelchair racing, or just basically pushing a push rim wheelchair, has improved my quality of life and given me so many great experiences. I've met people around the world, I've done marathons, I've done triathlons, and it's always, you know, when I complete something or overcome a certain challenge, I always say to myself, what's next? And as a quadriplegic, yes, it's not easy, but it is easier to get started than you think. There's great resources out there. There's a lot of nonprofit organizations that have funding to support getting involved in adaptive sports. So I implore you to reach out to your local support groups, reach out to your rec therapist, especially if you're a new spinal cord injury or you're overall new to a disability due to an accident. What you can do is talk to your rec therapist, see what kind of things that are open and possible for you. There might be funding available. There might be a local school that has a program. Your local YMCA may have resources to help you out. The first step is getting online, talking to a friend, talking to another person in a wheelchair, talk to your rehab therapist, talk to anybody that is out there active. Most people are approachable, they want to help out, and they want to see this sport grow. So get involved today, don't be scared, and I'll see you out on the trail.